Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl, when last we left off, we had traveled north to the town of Trestlebridge, and we were exploring what the cause of the great boom in the night was. It says, search Trestlebridge for the cause of the explosion. It's been a few days, so let's take a look at the history of it right quick. I dare not abandon my guard post to investigate the carnage, but would you like to help? You can search the town and figure out how this could have happened. The explosion was deafening. Why did no one awake? What caused this mayhem? I have never heard a thing like it in all my life. Aggie Digweed recalls a great explosion in town and that no guards but herself were roused by the sound. A clue to the great boom heard in Trestlebridge may be found somewhere in town. She has asked you to search for the source of the mayhem that ruined Trestlebridge the previous night. So we've got to go around and find out what the giant boom was that blew up all these, well, I think we may have a clue. That blew up all these buildings here, but arranged it so that none of the guards heard the big boom. So we got some black powder here. Let's go ahead and take a look. A strange black powder. You have found an exploded barrel among the rubble covered with a fine black powder. Alright, that's our first clue. Let's keep looking around and see if we can find our second and third clue. Bet it might be somewhere around one of these blown up houses as well. See anything on this one? Or is it just a cooked, burned up house? Alright, there's the first one there. Alright, this is that house that had the first one. Ooh, man, it just really wrecked it, didn't it? I would think that the other ones would be where the other explosions are. So let's head on up that way. Ooh, we got somebody there too. Listen to me, friend. The orcs are up to some new devilry. I know it. Let's see what he has to say.
Would you do something for me?
A poor guard. Someone to hear me out at last. Yes, I was on guard duty the night of the blast, but I did not fall asleep. Well, I did, but I cannot remember anything about it. It is almost like I was drugged. I only remember waking up to Aggie shaking me, fires roaring all around us. We all slept through the thunderous blast. How do you explain that? But Captain Trotter will hear none of it. Search the orc encampments for proof that Talbot was drugged. We can do that. A poor guard. Indeed. Sounds like there was a lot of peculiar things happening in town that night. Now, let's go on up this way. These are hard days, my friend. Hard days. Boy, the blast seems to have thrown stuff all over the place. Ooh, I bet you have something to say. Bet you have something sad to say about the whole situation. I'd hoped the last attack was the end of it, but they just came back again. Yep, another barrel of black powder up here. Strange black powder, yep. Found an exploded barrel amongst the rubble covered in a fine black powder. And I'll bet we'll find one more of those too. It sure kicked that debris around, didn't it? They are lucky that they only had apparently 3 barrels to devote to the cause. Okay, I think we found one of the causes of the explosion here. I think we found some of the evidence of what was going on. Ooh, look at the burned up trees too that were left over from the fire. I hadn't noticed those, the trees that were by the houses that are now scorched and burnt. Okay, so we need to take this back to Captain Trotter. And there's Captain Trotter way up there. Standing outside Nellie Boskin's house. Let's go on up to the captain. Excuse me, gentlemen.
What do you need?
What's this then? Incendiary powder of some sort. How strange. Who would do such a thing?
Why to take a moment of your time?
The black fire. Flaming powder. I like this not at all. I want to know how it came here, but more than that, I want to ensure that it never comes here again. Speak with Aggie at the span and see if she knows anything of this black fire stuff. I've never seen anything like it. So let's go speak with Aggie Digweed, find out what she knows about this black powder. Has she ever seen anything like it? I bet we could give you a clue. 'Cause we seen that movie. We know where that black powder comes from, and we know how you have to have a strange, suicidal berserker orc to go charging into it as well. The orcs have some fiendish magic. We must be vigilant.
What do you need?
Captain Trotter is right to be afraid of this black fire. It must be the orcs that have been cropping up near here of late, to the northeast near the pass of Nan Wathrin. Surely they have wrought some fell magic, and are using it to bring down our town and choke off the Greenway. We cannot let them, Gnarlrynae. They failed to destroy us once, so we must assume that they will try again. You cannot let them. Find the black fire at the first encampment, find the black fire at the second encampment, find the black fire at the third encampment. Alright, so we've got 3 black fires. Aggie Digweed wants you to search nearby orc encampments for signs of more black fire. We can do that, but I just noticed another ring behind us as well. Old Elsie Woodruff. If only that caravan hadn't gotten overrun, they had plenty of what we need.
Stay a moment.
Bolster the defenses. You there, I need your help. Our poor town is under threat of another attack from those foul orcs. And it looks like we can probably start leveling up again, too. Well, we've got our Stone of the Tortoise taken away, haven't we? All of us are doing our part to help Trestlebridge survive, and I'm charged with getting supplies to maintain the barricades. The problem is that the outlying farmers were supposed to be bringing some of the supplies we need, only their farms were overrun by orcs. They barely escaped and the orcs scattered their goods. I would send for supplies from the south, but orcs block that route as well. We need those stolen supplies. The 3 things we need are barrels of nails they were carrying, a crate of hammers, and a crate of saws. The orcs should have them at their camps to the northeast. So a crate of saws, a crate of hammers, and a crate of nails. Yeah, we can do that. We can look for the black fire, we can look for those things, and we can search the encampments for proof that Talbot was drugged. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. So let's go ahead and cross the Trestlebridge, across the Trestle span here. And then we'll see if we can find where those encampments are on the other side. They should be off, I believe, to the right. And we'll be pulling up our bear as soon as we come across. Notice that we've got other pets as well. You know, we've never used the raven because it's a debuffer. It's really much more aimed toward fellowships, I believe, because it tends to debuff your opponents, but it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot as far as buffing you up or tanking or anything. The bear is the tank, and then it looks like there is a guardian, like a guardian, bog guardian, that you can get also. Whoa, Tarkrip skirmisher. I wasn't ready for that. Guards, can y'all take that under? Thank you. I wasn't quite ready for that, so let's go ahead and get our bear up. That you Stacks? That is Stacks. So we're going to pull up Stacks, have them come along with us. And we're going to check these 3 camps up this way now that we are officially up in the North Downs area. And see if we can't find some of those supplies they're looking for. Quest available. Tarkrip Orcs. What quest is that? Quest level 24, defeat Tarkrip Orcs at their encampments. A number of Tarkrip Orcs have established encampments along the road near the Trestlebridge and the Greenway, posing a dire threat to the peoples of the western North Downs. Sure, we'll take that on. Looks like we need to defeat 4 pickets and 4 raiders. Sure. And it looks like when we take out some of these Crabine that they may have an issue for us as well. Yep, I see black fire out that way. Let's see if we can get that cruel beak. hit him with a stick, apparently. Yep, wandering cruel beaks. I thought when I saw that ring over his head. A number of cruel crabine have settled in amongst the Tarkrip orcs, waiting to feast upon the corpses of men when the orcs have had their say. These merciless birds should be driven off, for they fill you with an unpleasant sense of foreboding. So defeat 10 cruel beaks. Okay, we can do that as well. There's the pickets, there's the raiders, there's the cruel beak. Why don't we go ahead and take the cruel beak on? No, not the razor tooth, that one. You go get them, Stacks. I'm gonna root them down. See if I can hit them with some of these while we're at it. Yeah, those crabine aren't much of a much, aren't they? Now, we're going to see if we can get on in here. Let's take on that raider. I'm going to root him to the spot, or try to. There you go. Take him on, Stacks. While I take him on out. Down he goes. Alright, new deed. Orc Slayer. That would be the deed to slay orcs in the North Downs, I would imagine. Yep, slay orcs in the North Downs, 1 of 60. Defeat orcs in the North Downs, and you have not yet completed this deed. Okay. Now, let's see if we can take on, I imagine, that picket there. Let's hit him with some wizard fire. Ah, crap. Didn't realize I was going to take this raider on here. I'm going to hit you with a flash. Nope, that wasn't a flash, was it? Bane Flare. Nope, Bane Flare only works on the undead. Well, it was only supposed to work on undead. A nice bit of serendipity that we hit him with the thing that we didn't realize we were going to hit him with, and it still took care of the situation. Okay, raiders are down by 2, pickets are down. Let's see if we can get in here. Cauldron, a cauldron full of a vile, bubbling liquid. That's from the one for a poor guard, collected an orcish sleeping draft. And let's get the barrel of nails. And let's check out the black fire crate. The crate is filled with a dark powdery substance. If you are to destroy it as Aggie Digweed asked you, you will have to use fire. Can we hit it with this? There we go. Look at there. There's a torch right there. Picked up. Hey. Pick up the damn torch. What's taking you so long? You destroyed the black fire at the 3rd encampment. Boy. You're lucky. You almost got hit, Stacks. You're very lucky. There we go. 3 of 10 crabine. Alright, that's what we're going to be doing. That's the 1st encampment. I imagine that must be that's the 3rd encampment. Is that one up there the 2nd one, perhaps? Let's go on up here and take a look. So we're going to be doing basically the same thing at all the encampments. We're going to be looking for the cauldron pots. We're going to be trying to collect the hammers and the saws. And now that we got the nails, we're going to be defeating cruel beaks, taking out orcs, and seeing if we can blow up some more of those. Oh, there's one. Jeez, let's see, the picket there. Can we take you on without getting those other 2 guys? Well, we got that one anyway. Let's go ahead and just take you on and fight your butt. Oh, so that's what it was. It was a case of It was a case of the thing from the north took you on, didn't it? Hit you with a lightning. What was it we hit you with? Not that one. That was the actual blinding flash. It was the light of the rising dawn that stunned you long enough for us to get that done, wasn't it? Okay. That's the crate of hammers. Go ahead and take that. Let's see if we can get this raider. And you got another pot here. Oh, there we go. Got enough of the raiders. Let's get that torch. Where are the chests? Hello. Over here by this raider. Blowing up the fire, blowing up the crate took care of that orc, it looks like. Did you see how he fell on the ground whenever we lit it on fire? It took him out the same way that it was about to take out poor Stacks there. And did we do the cauldron? Yes, we did the cauldron too, because we got 2 or 3 now. Okay, we're gonna go up here to the next one. Let's take out this cruel beak because he's getting to be a pain in our ticket. And now, do we go into the main camp? No, this little camp to the side will do it, won't it? Alright, so here's the picket. Let's take him. Alright, it didn't pull any of the others with it, did it? I am very happy to see that. Stacks, I really didn't mean for you to go charging up there like that, you know? Staying out 3 of the pickets. Now, let's take out this cruel beak. The other picket's gonna do his thing. Let's hit you with my stick. There. Now go get that guy, okay? Thank you. And then I'm gonna have to sit here for a second. Heal up a little bit. Dang. Can I pull power off of you? Nope. Quest ready to advance. The Tarkrup Orcs. You have cleared the Tarkrup encampments threatening Trestlebridge. The people of the North Downs are safer for a time. Nice, nice, nice. Now, let's flash that raider. Get him with the one that we're after. And then let's lock that one down. And send him to go attack him. Then we'll fight the other one. Like I said, let's use a little strategy and let's fight this thing the correct way, alright? Now, you go fight him. I'm gonna see if I can root him to the ground as well. And then we'll have this camp taken care of. We can blow these things up. Then I think we'll be getting to the end of our episode here. We see a cauldron anywhere. Let's see. Yep, we see a cauldron too. Crate of saws. Got that. We found the last of the sleeping drafts. Let's get the torch. I swear that you used to have to go up into that camp up there above us. There we go. So we are ready to return to the fire. We are ready to the poor guard. We are ready to bolster the defenses. So we got 3 quests to turn in. So let's see if we can wander on back down to the bridge. Yeah, I swear you used to have to go up there and get some of this stuff too. Maybe that's when they added these. I don't know. My memories of some of this stuff get so faded out after a while because it has been years since I did this. Last time we were up this way was on Gnarlo, and it has been years and years since he was up this way. So if you go back and check his old adventures when he was up here in the North Downs, you can find out for sure, but it's not a biggie. Whether or not that, because I know that camp there was there, so I could just be misremembering everything. And it could just be that I'm sitting here and thinking, you know, since everything else seems to get easy buttoned, maybe that got easy buttoned too. Maybe they moved everything out of the main camp, so you know, no longer have to go into it. So it may just be that. It may just be me just thinking that, well, there you go, that's how things are now. When it's not really that way. Strange chicken nest off to our right. That has to do with Sanson's farm out there in the Shire, I do believe. We'll definitely have to take a look at that whenever we next are in the Trestlebridge area, next time we take Gnarlrynae up this way. Would have had this done earlier this morning, but of course this thing was down from 8 to 12 today when they put in the next update, which mostly concerned itself with fixing up stuff for bugs and quests and all that came in with Menace Mortal. Alright, let's talk to Aggie.
Oh, you startled me.
So much. Was it destined for us? Or perhaps they were planning to bring it along to Bree once we were all dead. Evil surrounds us, Gnarlrynae. This is a bad time, mark my words. I've never seen orcs dare come so close, or interfere with our lives other than scare travelers on the road. I've never seen such great numbers of them. You'll be wanting to tell Captain Trotter about all this.
Indeed we will. Alright. Elsie, here's your collected goods. We've got the barrel of nails, we got the crate of hammers, and we got the crate of saws.
What can I do for you?
Oh, wonderful. You found the supplies. Thank you. There's something else, though, I will have you do if you would.
So we're going to get Woodruff's cape, which is not as good as Uzor's foe. So we'll be...
Could I speak with you a moment?
Selling that one off. Felling trees.
You see, the other thing needed for the barricades is wood. In the past, we would fell trees in Nan Wathrin when we needed lumber, but now the orcs look there. We were so desperate for lumber that my husband, Matty, and my brother, Noel Tobit, risked leaving Trestlebridge and went north along the Greenway proper in search of trees to fell. It has been too long since I've heard from them, and I'm worried something terrible has happened. Would you search north along the Greenway for them? I can't bear to think that something bad might have happened to them.
So talk to Matty Woodruff. Well, if we're able to talk to Matty, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. We need to talk to Captain Trotter, but first we're going to talk to Talbot over here and tell him about the sleeping draft.
What do you need?
You found something to prove that we were drugged? That is wonderful, Gnarlrynae. You must show the captain at once so he can set me free.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Please, show the sleeping draft to Captain Trotter. Then he will know I was not remiss in my duties. We have been sabotaged.
Indeed you have been. Go up here to Captain Trotter. Let's look at the sleeping draft. I'm sure. Orcish sleeping draft. A skin full of a sleeping draft collected from an orc's cauldron. Let's redeem Talbot first. Poor guy in the stocks down there. Captain Trotter listens to your explanation and takes a deep sniff from the potion flask. The orcs brewed this, did they? This is not good for us. It appears they've taken to using sabotage when their raids have been dashed against our defenses at the trestle span. I suppose Talbot may be freed from his bonds, but the guards must be on the alert for any suspicious travelers from this point on. It is a sad day for Trestlebridge. So now we need to go free Talbot. We can do that.
What can I do for you?
The Blackfire. So the orcs were behind it all, eh? But how did they come in if nobody saw them? Hopefully you've ensured that they won't be back to the same mischief anytime soon, which will give us time to rebuild. But there are still mysteries to be solved. How did they sneak the stuff in? Alright, let's go free Talbot. Let him out of the stocks. And then we will be calling it an episode today. There we go. You've freed the innocent guard from his unjust imprisonment. Oh, you're having a rough one.
I cannot thank you enough for your help, good Gnarlrynae. I do not know if you've ever been thrown in the stocks, but I can tell you, it is not a comfortable experience. I do think Captain Trotter was ready to hang me for what happened. You've likely saved my life, my friend.
And return to Captain Trotter. Talk to him, and then I think we will be done up there. But it is a question of how the heck did they get in there?
What do you need?
Well then, I'm glad that debacle is over with. Perhaps now we can focus on more pressing issues.
Can I speak with you a moment?
The pass of Nan of Wathrin. I wonder, Gnarlrynae, did you ever find the brew of the foul potion while you explored the orc encampments? You tell Captain Trotter you had no such luck. Ah, that is dire news indeed, for it means that the enemy's influence stretches further than we ever thought. I have a troubling notion that Nan Wathrin has fallen to orcs. The pass of Nan Wathrin is a dangerous place in the best of times. If you wish to help Trestlebridge once and for all, you must wipe out the orc presence for Nan Wathrin. Nan Wathrin is a dangerous area. Be wise to travel there in the company of a fellowship. So this is a level 24 fellowship quest. Find and enter the dangerous pass of Nan Wathrin. We will have to try that, especially since we got to go talk to Matty Woodruff anyway. And chances are pretty high that he's probably could be up in that area. Alright, that is where we are going to leave it this time, folks. Standing here with Captain Trotter outside of Nellie Boskin's house. So I do appreciate y'all coming along. I will be at work for the next 3 days, so won't be any more Gnarlrynae until Sunday. Sunday, we will be doing another Gnarlo adventure, won't we? It'll be Gnarlo's next turn popping up here. So we'll be doing another Gnarlo adventure then. So I will see y'all at that point. Thank y'all for coming along. I always appreciate it. Y'all know that. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. And next time we'll see, do we need to go and head to the Nan Wathrin? Do we need to go kill some more wandering cruel beaks? We'll decide whenever we get there then. So thank y'all for coming, and bye-bye.